What's up guys, Jake here, Jake's Got Herps, not to be confused with herpes, because herpes is nasty. And in this video I'm going to be doing a March 2013 reptile collection update. I don't really like to call it a collection because it makes me sound like a hoarder, and I don't know if you guys have seen the show Animal Hoarders. Those crazy people who keep like 10,000 cats or something. Don't really encourage that type of behavior, but anyway, we're going to go through all my reptiles and talk a little bit about each one. I'm going to go a little bit quick, so if there's anything you'd like to see in more detail, just leave a comment and I will get to that in the future. First off, here we have a Brazilian Rainbow Boa who is in shed, but I'm still going to show you her anyway just because I don't really like when people do reptile collection videos and they don't show everything that they have. They just kind of name everything that they have. It seems kind of like it defeats the purpose to me, but there she is. As you can see, super deep shed, but she'll probably shed out within the next couple of days and have that really beautiful Rainbow Boa coloring, especially right after shed. It'll be really nice. Probably take some pictures. Which reminds me, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's JakesGotHerps, same as the YouTube. I post some pictures of my reptiles on there if you guys want to see some stuff that you might not see on these YouTube videos. Next we have, I'll go up here to my blood python. There is a lid, but I took it off for this video. It's normally a lid with a towel on top to keep in humidity. Here she is. She's probably getting a little tired of being messed with right now, so I'm not going to screw with her too much, but beautiful snake. Blood pythons are awesome. They get kind of a bad rep in my opinion, but then again a lot of snakes do. A lot of people say they're pretty aggressive, and I think they can be as hatchlings, but as you can see, mine is it's pretty tame, never bites or anything. Beautiful snake, and they're not too hard to care for. They're kind of like ball pythons, except they need, I think they need a little bit higher. They need a little bit higher temperature, I think. Actually, you know, probably not. They're about the same temperature, and they just need a lot higher humidity. I know that. Around 50 to 60 is probably pretty good for these guys. That's why I keep the towel on. Don't really recommend keeping any snake really in a screen glass container if you don't put anything on top, because that can doesn't really keep in any heat or humidity. So that's just my advice. Like I said, I'm not an expert, but it's just something I've noticed. And so there she is, awesome snake. Wish she would eat a little bit more though. Down here we have my carpet python, who is doing pretty well. You guys have probably seen her in the last couple of videos. She is awesome. It's a rare find for me to find a snake, one that's an adult and that is so tame and for sale, really, because these kind of snakes are usually kept as breeders and pets and stuff. So I'm surprised I got a hold of her, but as you can see, awesome snake. Her eyes are kind of glowing because of this light on my camera, as you can see, but awesome snake. Super, super tame. Just really great snakes. Carpet pythons are awesome. I've only kept her for like a couple weeks now, and she's probably one of my favorite snakes. Just amazing animals. And she also has a towel on the top of her lid. I just took it off for this video, and I'm probably not going to put it on right away because that would take a little bit too much time. I'm on like an ACT kick right now. I took the ACT today, and everything's about time in standardized testing, so I'm trying to go, you know, kind of quick. Probably could slow down. Right here we have my Axolotl, who's kind of just floating there. He's not dead or anything. I just saw him moving, but really cool animals. Very interesting. Not what you see every day. They're just pretty legit. And super cool. If you have the chance to get an axolotl, I highly recommend it. They're really cool. As he's just kind of chilling there. Normally there's an air rock that's on, but I turned it off because the pump makes quite a lot of noise. Over here we have my leopard gecko Jerry. I've had him for about 9 years. My first reptile I ever got, and he sort of, you know, paved the way for me and my addiction to reptiles. He's really cool. I know he's just a normal, but I don't know. He's got a really clean pattern. He's really nice looking at that tail, this lavender on it. And he's just awesome. Leopard geckos are great pets. In here we have my Kenyan sand boa. And sand boas are pretty cool too. A lot of people don't keep them, and I don't really know why. They're really quite interesting snakes. They're really good pets. They're usually pretty timid, pretty placid animals, if I can find them. And they eat pretty well in frozen thaw. It takes a little bit to get them switched over because they start off on live. And they don't need a lot of like space because they don't get that big, but they're just really cool. So I can pull him out here. He's probably getting sick of being messed with too. Don't really recommend handling your snakes by the tail like that, but I'm just trying to show them. Really cool pattern with that orange and that black, and they come in a lot of cool color mutations as well, like anery, albino, I don't know, rufescens. I don't know if rufescens is really a color mutation. I think that's like a different, it's like a locality, I think, but don't quote me on that. Really cool snake. And I'm going to have to go in a different room just because I don't keep all of my reptiles in the same room, don't have that kind of space. Right here we have Patrick, the leopard, the female leopard gecko, and under here we have, this is SpongeBob. You can probably guess how they got their names. SpongeBob's a Tremper albino, and I'm pretty sure she's a Max Snow. Pretty cool looking tank. Normally this little cave's in it, but I took it out because I just went in their tank a minute ago. And just really cool leopard geckos, as you can see. Here are my dogs. Here's Turbo. Hey, buddy. And here's Beanie, both just chilling, doing their thing. Awesome dogs. Let's see, what do we... Right here, here's a pink-toed tarantula, I think. I'm not really sure. I don't really deal with invertebrates very much, more my dad's thing. And here we have some turtles. They're normally outdoor turtles, so the tank's a little bit small, but as you can see here in Michigan, it's kind of crappy outside, so not outside right now. But there's one red-eared slider here, there's another red-eared slider over there, and right there we have a Razorback Musk turtle who's pretty cool. Kind of a goofy looking little guy. He's not the best swimmer either, he's just kind of goofy. Up here thinking she's doing some, I don't even know what she thinks she's doing, but here's Maggie, the Herman's tortoise. She's really quite active. There's all this stuff in this tank for her to run around in. She likes to climb over this height because she's obviously too big to fit in it. And she's just really active. She's in a glass aquarium. I know somebody expressed some concern about that. To be honest, well, I had an idea, maybe put like some aquarium background or reptile carpet or something along at least like an inch of the tank all the way around, because then we can still see through the glass, but she can't because she's obviously not that tall. But that's just an idea that I had because turtles don't really understand glass all that well. Right here we have an African burrowing scorpion, pretty cool. He eats like a monster. Let's see. And here we have 5 more turtles, like I said, normally outside. Here's where the pond is. You probably can't even tell. Right next to this plant, there's, right in this general vicinity, there's a koi pond that they're normally in. So, again, save your hate mail, guys. Just going to show you everything that's in here. 20-gallon long tank. The biggest one here is a painted turtle. We have little cooter. Yellow belly cooter right there. Right there, there's a Mississippi map turtle. If I call it a mop turtle, it's because the first time I heard anybody pronounce it, they were a British guy, so I started calling it that because that's just what I thought, like M-O-P, mop. So it was kind of a funny story, I guess. Huh, so funny. And somewhere in here, here is Rubens, the soft-shell turtle. Really cool little guy. Soft-shell turtles, I think, are some of my favorite turtles. They're so goofy looking, and they're pretty cool. As you can see him dive back in the water. And for my last reptile, I'm going to have to go downstairs. You guys probably all know who's coming up. This is T-Bone, my American alligator. I don't recommend getting an American alligator as a pet. Probably not the best idea. I'm a little bit crazy, to be perfectly honest. But he's just a really cool alligator. He's really tame. He obviously opens his mouth and hisses and stuff, but if you open the tank, he'll just take off. He's very placid, and you can take him out and hold him. I'm not going to because it's kind of difficult with one hand. As you can see, he's about 3 feet long, and he's very strong. Somebody told me he was skinny, they thought. I mean, he looks pretty thick to me, but he's really cool. Again, I don't recommend these guys as pets. I know I've had a lot of people come my videos and say, oh, you know, where'd you get him? I really want one. And I wouldn't recommend it. It's kind of funny. His eyes are glowing right now because of the light. But yeah, I wouldn't really recommend getting one. And I know I get a lot of comments on my videos telling me that I don't know what I'm doing and some more vulgar language and stuff like that. And I tried to address those people in my last video that I made, but I feel like the more that I address it, the more people that come on and, you know, leave some hateful comments. So from now on, you leave a nasty comment, you get blocked. That's just how it's going to be. So if you want to keep watching any of my videos, then, you know, control yourself, I guess. And also, we're going to have some shoutouts for this video. I normally do my shoutouts on my computer, but my program kind of crapped out on me, so I don't really have anything to do it with, so I have to do it the old-fashioned way. Pardon my handwriting. I had to do the writing section of the ACT today, and probably not the best handwriting. But first we have JakesGotHerps, not to be confused with Herpes, because Herpes is nasty. And he's really cool. He's really close to 100 subscribers, so I think it'd mean a lot to him if you went and subscribed to his channel. Again, that's JakesGotHerps. I wrote the YouTube thing right there. Kind of butchered the herps there. My handwriting sucks, but definitely go subscribe to him. He's a really cool guy, and he definitely deserves it. And the second one and the last one is to Mr. FWC. That's Mr. FWC. He's really cool. He's got a lot of cool bearded dragons. Bearded dragons are definitely his thing. And he's actually in the military. He's going to be going off here shortly, so I think it would mean a lot to him if you could go and subscribe to his channel. And it would mean a lot to me too if you subscribe to these guys, because I mean, the least we can do is subscribe to our military men on YouTube. I mean, they go over there and fight for us, so I think that's the least we can do. So definitely go subscribe to his channel. It would mean a lot to me. And yeah, so it's been Jake, and hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a rating. Helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you want to see more videos, and leave a comment on anything you've seen today that you want to see more of. And there'll be a part 2 to this video because my parents are divorced, so I keep some of my stuff here and some of my stuff at my mom's house. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace.